How do you play a tabletop RPG? First, you and your friends need to pick and agree on which RPG system to play. Any group can roleplay without following any rules whatsoever. The inherent problem of not using any is when you have to determine who has narrative control of the story. Who wins a fight when a competent swordsman crosses blades with a competent fencer? Who wins a race between two characters who are both fast on their feet? This is where an RPG rule system comes in handy. It adds mechanics to decide who has the right of way in directing the story's outcome. This is why there's so much dice rolling in tabletop RPGs. The dice creates randomness, which keeps the storytelling fresh and unpredictable. After deciding upon an RPG system and reading up on the rules, the next part is deciding who at the table will fill what role. Most RPGs are broken down into two roles at the table: the players and the game master. The game master, often abbreviated to just GM, is sometimes called the storyteller or the dungeon master. They are tasked with acting as the rules arbitrator. Their job is to guide the players, make sure that everyone is playing fairly, and to keep the story running. They achieve the last part by improvising plot lines and scenarios for the players to navigate through. They also play every single character that the players interact, befriend, and clash with. These characters that the GM plays are called NPCs, or non-player characters. Everyone else at the table assumes the role of players. This involves choosing to roleplay a single fleshed-out character that they create to fit into the setting of the game. These characters are called player characters, or PCs for short. Since a PC is almost always much more fleshed out than an NPC, players are typically required to create a character sheet for the PC. This sheet is kept in hand during gameplay in order to keep track of their character's skills, their growth and experience, and their health and resources. The players and the game master take turns narrating what their characters are doing, and roll to see who succeeds at getting their way. The game's rules stipulate what characters can and can't do, and how to go about taking certain actions. And that's all there is to it when playing a tabletop RPG. In our next video, we'll be discussing the variety of game systems that are available and how to go about picking one that caters to your playstyle.